I'm
Games,
going to assume not great.
games like this have a 50-50 chance of, when you boot them up, just bursting your eardrums and then crashing. Thankfully, it seems to be well enough optimized that I can actually mouse out beforehand, so I managed to turn the volume down before anything crazy happened. Co-funded by the Creative Europe Media Program. That's like when you see funded by the province of Quebec in video games. That's always fun. Oh, is it not capturing? Cool. I love it. Alright. Let's see. Brightness is fine. Oh, fuck. It just goes right into a cutscene, huh? Just like that. Sure, man. I mean,
Are you at least?
I just hit the brightness settings. I didn't have a chance to pick any other options. It just goes right into the cutscene.
Are you at least streaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am ruined by anime because I just saw like a bunch of those red maple leaves blowing in the wind. And my immediate reaction was thinking of that gif of the guy who the leaf blows into his face and then he eats it. Yeah, I know it's from Macross. Also, hi, Pasta. Was that Peter Stormare? What the fuck? Guys, I just picked the brightness setting. What does any of this mean? Are you guys moving in the stop time? What the fuck? Inside of you are two wolves. Dude, it's crazy. They're like moving so quickly. Oh, I see. The worm has strong ties to this place. One wolf is gay, the other wolf is an environmental activist. Both of them desire murder. Oh, is this just a dream? And wait, no, it's just the title card? Fucker, I clicked on like a confirm button. What? That was to get to here? Why did I pick brightness before getting to the fucking title screen? This is not how games work. That is, admittedly, a very ripped and semi-naked werewolf man. Also, this is just butt rock in the background. This is fucking dad rock just playing. It's crazy. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of options for our settings. We'll leave them at max for now, but if it runs like shit, we'll turn it down. You needed to pick brightness before they showed you their 6 cinematic. This feels like a game from 2008 with the music playing in the background right now. It has fucking lyrics, let's go. I hate that I don't hate the music. It's from way more recent than that. Yeah, this is like a couple of years old. This is like 2021. Yeah, we'll do normal. Tarker's Mill vicinity. Pack of Tarker's Mill is set on driving the Endron Corporation out of their territory. After several weeks of preparation, they finally have a plan. Holy shit, is it gonna be an old-fashioned level-based game like this?
The wild.
Oh my god, we're getting another scene.
The weaver.
I'm here for it.
And the worm.
Wait, we're actually going into the lore.
Forces from which the world Gaia springs. The wild is creation, formless and abundant. The weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those three forces is lost.
I love all of these just real-ass videos. This is how you save money for your game.
Ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the wild.
Furry? I mean, definitely furry adjacent.
Alright.
Would fucking a werewolf make you a furry? No. Having a werewolf OC makes you closer to being a furry, though.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no problem.
Wow, this looks really bad, actually. Why is Mickey Rourke here?
Controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
They really only put a budget into the main guy, and even he doesn't look that good.
They treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
Oh my god, it has RPG elements.
I don't know.
Why is everyone ripped?
Even if we
Because they're
do manage to
werewolves.
Push them out, they'll only set up somewhere else. We need to hurt them, bring them down, not chase them away. We've already talked about this, Kahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows. But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Call. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble...
They're all just, like, looking into space. Nobody's actually making eye contact with anyone in this scene.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away.
What are these
She's
names?
going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers, too.
She's just a teenager, Call. We were young once, too, remember? Take care of her while I'm out. Love you. See you soon.
There is zero chemistry between these people. Oh, boy. Are we... I can feel that they're stuttering, but I can't tell if it's just the game is badly made or if it's, like, recording poorly.
We've been stuck in this cave for weeks studying Endron's movements. At least now we finally got a plan.
Is motion blur on?
I hope we're done
Probably.
here soon.
Do we have the ability to go into graphics again from here? Yeah. Well, right. It doesn't exactly give you a lot of options, actually. So... That's correct. I forgot. It's basically just yes and no. Posting to a parenting subreddit, my daughter 16 doesn't want to come with us on our eco-terrorism missions.
I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
Rodko.
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning.
Crumpler International.
Endron. One of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and...
Oh boy, that camera, huh?
If we left them to their own devices, they'd
Sorry,
ravage
I
this
gotta...
place till there was nothing left but dust.
You got a what now?
Just-
A snack? Oh, big wolf. Are you are you our wife?
What do you think, old friend?
Or are you a dog? Nope,
Yeah,
you're...
that makes
Wait, are you a man or are you just a big wolf? These are the questions I need to know. Are... Oh, camera is able to be changed by pressing on this. Okay. Very good. So here's the problem that I have with wolf shapeshifter people. I can never tell if it's a dog or if it's a guy. Because, like, you know some fucker is just out there being a wolf 90% of his life. You sure are a character model.
David did an impressive job installing all this. I'll have to thank her for this later. Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rodko with your eyes closed. Just give it time. Besides, you installed all of this on your own.
Yeah, I went through the werewolf wiki at one point, too.
I
It
know
looks
why.
bad, but it doesn't look good.
Thanks.
You went a bit
That's
staticky there for a
nice.
second.
How you doing?
Yeah, no, it
Talk to your daughter.
this came out...
No,
It's
Yeah.
a bad, it's not a good game.
I'm just heading.
This came out, like, a couple years ago. So, just... acknowledge that this is not, like, 10 years old.
Sorry.
I'm sorry?
Good now.
No, you're still freaking out a little. How long ago? I mean, we can confirm. I think it was 21. 22, actually. It's more recent.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's
I'm
nothing to do
bored
here.
out of my
It's
mind.
wet and miserable.
I don't know
Now you're good.
what's going on, but
Now you're perfect.
whatever. It's not letting me
Don't
watch
worry,
stream
our
and
work
be
here's
in the
nearly
voice call at the
finished.
same time,
We'll be
so
back at the camp
Oh.
with friends before you know it.
good luck.
I know.
That's fine.
Why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
True.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. faux stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about.
That's our...
Leader of our
Wait,
pack.
that's somebody related to us? Or like uncle as in he's our
Like I
friend?
said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, 80.
80? Oh, guns. I see.
Shit. Cahal, wake up. Gonna need you.
Dude, your pants are really ragged. Like comparatively here, why are you dressed like this?
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including the one Ludmilla's in. They still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down.
Oh man,
Get her
that
off
brightness.
site.
Oof.
Locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
There's no time to waste.
I'm on
My
way.
sister needs you.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
Yeah, okay, once we got out of the cave, it looked way worse. Oh, we got a good jump. Okay. The Lupus. Press B to shift Cahal into his Lupus form. The size and speed of the Lupus allow him to sneak in many places without being noticed, but Lupus can't use technology, and if seen, will cause humans to react. I also would react if I saw a wolf. Oh, that transition, huh? Alright, we just get to keep our clothes. Fair enough. Oh, that jump does not feel good. I do wonder what the average height of a wolf jumping is, because this feels like on a trampoline.
But you're like a fantasy wolf, so it doesn't count.
I mean, we're a fantasy wolf.
Get to run around though like a wolf.
I am a wolf in the vents right now.
Door's locked.
Oh, it forced me out. Okay.
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Penumbra vision. The penumbra vision allows Cahal to peer into the spirit world, letting him sense things such as threats, spirits, and their connections. How generic. Okay, it's just Eagle Vision. It's just Assassin's Creed, but like worse.
But worse.
Get in the bag? True. Hello. Welcome, Shepard. Today we're Euro janking.
Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
Euro jerking.
No, not Euro jerking.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract them for a few minutes.
What does this even mean? I didn't realize Steph Curry and LeBron James were born in the same Ohio hospital. It actually explains a lot. Dude, I love the fact that the game is so in-engine that in cutscenes you are still seeing waypoints over top of people. Oh man, I love the pizza inside the locker room. Just where I love to eat. The smell of old boots and stale pizza goes great. Okay, we can do a takedown.
Any idea what could have caused it? I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Folks upstairs.
That was so limp and stupid. Oh my god. There's no weight behind any of these attacks. And the way that he takes them down, it just looks like he's just shoving their heads into his armpit. Well, okay. So I don't need to hide the bodies or anything, I can just choke dudes out and just leave them laying around willy-nilly. You do be building meter, though. Gotta love build meter. True. Crossbow! Unsheath the crossbow. The crossbow is another way to get rid of threats. Its bolts are limited and must be refilled. Wow, that feels really bad to shoot, actually. Also, it's extremely funny to me that this man is walking around with a crossbow. And he's like, yeah, you know all those other dudes? I'm just gonna choke them out. They're gonna go nice and peaceful. This guy, fuck him in particular. The murder the workers of a plant? Listen, you don't understand. The will of Gaia is that these people need to die. The way that guy died. And then it pulled me out of stealth mode. I guess that's how I can tell that it no longer needs to be stealthy. Because the last of the guys died. And thus I stood up. A jank third-person shooter? I mean, it's not exclusively a shooter. But it does have elements. Why was Mansell Wolf? Werewolf, exactly.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now. Nearly at the passageway leading into it. Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck. Rodko. I heard. Around.
I love when voice acting is not very good. Oh, we're going to go wolf. We're gonna fight. Let's go. Yeah, we're a big wolf man, and they gave him a tail. No cowards here. Wow, it really does feel like a PS2 game, actually. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just using this guy to kick their asses. Again, murder of innocents. Nah, they ain't innocent. I mean, oh my god, when we're in wolf mode, if we just walk into shit, it just explodes. That's so good. Fuck these crates. Special move leap. The fuck was that about? Okay, pretty sick. Combat stances? Werewolf DMC? Switch between heavy and agile stances. Okay. Nah, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Don't zap me, actually. Okay, we do have jumping attacks. Wait for the letter system rank tracker. Well, we do have combo. We can do combo. We are losing HP, unfortunately. I'm gonna need to start eating people. Silver is the... Is it Krinos or Srinos? Weakness. Silver damages will lower the maximum health. Okay, fair. Understandable. Oh, I'm still carrying this guy. Don't love that. Don't love that. Simply die, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Left trigger and A to partially heal. Fair enough. How about you stop that? Okay. Oh! Sure, dude. What does your devil trigger gauge do? I'm guessing it gives us our wolf out mode, but I don't know, man. This thing's going for a minute.
We need a backup squad. Send reinforcements. Additional units.
Oh, get fucking juggled, man. It lets him go goblin mode. I mean, that's one way to view it, I guess. This just feels like a boss room. Hello, man, ominously standing in a fucking overhead window. Wife?
Ludmilla.
Call.
Enemy werewolf? Well,
No. Please, no.
no more wife. They're trying so hard to make it cool. Dude, I saw him spawn in. Dude, what was that? Did you just levitate? Shit, okay. Okay. The Frenzy! There it is. Press to trigger the Frenzy. Frenzy can be triggered once the Fury is at its peak. Get the advantages of each stance, speed, and power. Can't use special moves. Alright. Whoa. I mean, pull my devil trigger, I guess. Oh, shit! What the fuck? Yeah, just punch him in the throat, in the actual inside of the throat. Why not?
Ludmilla. It's me, Cahal. Listen to me. Oh, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal, that's Rafid. Stop it! No! What have I done? Rafik. There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
One has been in the bathroom for 2 hours.
Are you sure they're not dead?
Yeah, because I talked to her.
King Spirits. Colorado Sour Mash Whiskey. Five years later? Also, why is it running like shit? In this, like, cutscene of all things.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey, what the...
clear, Dusk. We're good to go.
Dusk.
5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endrin killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endrin is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack.
Dude, what pack?
I often wonder what's become of them.
There was like none of you left afterwards.
Of Ava. Of 80. This is the closest I've been to Tarker's Mill in 5 years.
We've already had the is werewolf furry discussion, and the answer is not explicitly. But possibly. I feel like if 50% of your persona is a human man, then it's not furry. If your persona is like Robin Hood from Disney, then yeah, you're a furry.
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet? They report in by radio.
Like, a werewolf's just a werewolf, man. It's one of, like, the lowest tiers of monster fucking.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endrin. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces.
Not caught up.
To their delivery bay from me. I'll create a diversion while
I mean, you can still have, like, a furry character and not be a furry, but you are getting close to furry at that point.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
I don't want to discuss werewolves fucking normal wolves. I think that there's an issue of consent still involved in that. Because it's not able to commune with you like a human would.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endrin, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
Alright, I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
Just been a long time since I've been out this way. Brings back memories. Forget it. We've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Like, I feel like a wolf is always a wolf, right? But, like, you can become a wolf if you're, like, a werewolf guy. But, like, if you're fucking wolves, like, you've gotta reevaluate that. I think it would actually be less messed up if you were to shapeshift into a wolf and fuck a human. Because, at the very least, it's not really bestiality anymore. But, like, if you are turning into a wolf as an excuse to fuck wolves, it feels like a weird direction to go in, because you're still a guy, you know? Like, you're still a human dude. Now, this becomes a different discussion if they are quadrupedal sapiens that have, like, a human intellect and can communicate with you like a person. Now, that could get into all sorts of territory because you could be talking about, like, the Elcor from Mass Effect. What? Quadrupeds. Four-legged beings. Not every animal is a quadruped. There's other bipeds. Like an emu is a biped. Most birds are bipeds. This game sucks, but I like watching it. That is generally a type of game I love to play, is this game is bad, but it's kind of fun to go through, you know?
Try to keep a low profile, would you?
Yeah, you have a bad history with birds.
Endrin reached out to me, you know. They're hiring and the pay's pretty good.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda mankind. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It really magnetizes right onto their head. I'm not complaining. Remember when I decked that hornet out of the sky when we were younger? I do remember you punching a hornet. There was no reason to do that, I just felt like it. That was the equivalent of teabagging. It's the closest that I could. Nothing I can access in there? Alright. Oh, locked by computer. Probably from in there. But I just didn't see it. Oh, stealthy. Oh, it's gone! It deloaded! It deloaded when I went in the room! I see. I see. I see. It's fair enough, honestly.
About their new biofuel? They say they're going green by the end of the year.
The only thing green about that fuel's the label. It's the same shit with new branding. A marketing stunt.
Who would have guessed the energy company is evil? Love to fill my hate meter by crushing dudes' throats. This is really making me think that I should go back and play Dark. I've been talking about doing that for years.
Now we're talking.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay.
They're not running the most attractive operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endron, not selling timeshares. Looks probably aren't their priority.
I wonder what's on that blue screen.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
There is no way these dudes do not see me skulking around, you know? Hello, sir. Oh, I see. We're getting a little complicated. There's movement now. Hey, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. Oh, you're getting up there, huh? Unintended. I love these three dudes just unflinching from that position. Me and my boys just hanging out in one spot for the rest of the day.
Dusk, you're up.
On it. Once I've got their attention, you go find what we came for and slap on this fancy new delivery label. Got it?
Oh, guys are moving.
Hey, you in the truck. What are you doing here?
I'm just here for a pickup, man.
Pickup? What are you talking about? There's no pickup on the schedule.
Well, check it again. I gotta be on there. You really think I'd drive all the way out to the ass end of nowhere if I didn't have a pickup?
All right, all right. But I'm gonna have to search that truck. Then we'll see about that pickup.
This is fine. I do wonder what would have happened if I just murdered all those guys.
According to the intel we received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here. All right, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
Then it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait. I smell something. Give me a minute to check it out.
Threats and penumbra vision. Penumbra vision can be used to detect specific threats such as silver. Yeah? We're building combat exosuits? Keep the silver rounds to one side for the moment. The client hasn't paid the boss yet. Orlov has ordered that nothing be delivered until the invoice is paid.
I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garu. Dusk.
Garu?
Shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Garu?
Change of plans?
Change of plans. I need to find out who's buying these bullets and why. Buy me some more time.
I've never heard it pronounced Garu in my life. Holy fuck, that's weird. Lulgaru, motherfucker. Also, it just suddenly runs way worse for some reason.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say, the client is king, especially when the client's name is Endron.
Something's up over there.
Oh, don't worry about it, buddy. Oh, is this just an alt path? Okay. Ooh, don't like that. Dude, go away. I love that this dude is just looking back and forth, but he just can't see the wolf in the fucking ducts. Yeah, that's... I mean, come on. The fact that that's just an instant game over is really funny also. Oh! Wait, were there guys previously? I don't remember there being dudes in there last time. Did I just gloss over the men in Nature of the Mech? Alright, we're not gonna bother listening to that conversation this time.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
Anyone else catch that? Say, the client is king, especially when it's loaded.
How are things on your end?
Well, one guy is more more perceptive than the rest. I have a feeling that, like, that elevator is the fastest elevator known to man. Dude, that cybernetics fucking rad.
Paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endron is paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Oh, I understand.
The rest of them, not so much.
And you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our ammunition to do that. And we've got that ammunition right downstairs, ready and waiting to go as soon as you've paid us. Sorry, Major. The business is business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear...
That voice does not match that design. That woman should have a deep, scary voice.
You and I need to talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in?
I'm asking the questions. Who are you talking to? The woman.
Why do we just have this enrage option?
Security.
Try it and it'll be the last thing you ever do. Who's the woman who wanted silver bullets?
Major Grainer? She works for Endron. Ever since they set up their sights at Tarker's mill, they've been having problems with the local population. And if someone comes to see me, it means they plan on solving their problems with raw firepower. Come on now. I've answered your questions, but I'm a busy man. I've got things to do. Let's put a stop to this little farce. I advise you to stay put while I call my guard. This is your one chance to walk out of here alive, so I wouldn't waste it if I were you.
Threaten him or terrorize him or enrage.
You know what I do to men like you? I shatter their legs, gouge out their fucking eyes. Funny thing is, once I've gutted them and wrapped their intestines around their neck, they still beg me to spare them. These blind, broken men believe that they might survive, right up until they draw their last breath.
Jesus. What do you even want from me?
You obviously know what's happening in Tarker's Mill. Don't pretend that you don't have a network.
That's some dangerous information.
This is so lame.
Endron purchased some facilities at Tarker's Mill, and they're not there to create jobs, no. They plan to do the same thing they always do. Suck the land dry, even if it kills every living thing there in the process. And they'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
They can't just kill whoever they want. They've got money, but people would know. The media would spread it far and wide.
You really don't know what you're up against, do you? Endron is powerful. They can do whatever they want. No one will care about a few dead protesters. History is written by the victors, after all.
Now, die! Bollocks! Security!
Oh yeah, just grab that loser right away. I want an additional unit right now. Your mom lets you have 2 werewolf killing units? Okay, that kind of hurt. Oh man, I'd love to increase my spirit point. Oh boy, yeah? After healing, will now keep restoring extra health if they hit enemies. That's actually pretty great. Electric bolts used to destroy security cameras, reinforcements, entries, and turrets. Okay, so we have man abilities and creature abilities. Gain an additional rage slot. Wow, okay, so we actually have movements that are tied to this. Generates more rage and more fury on successful hits. Can now roar. Knocks surrounding enemies down. Can now dash while mid-air. I mean, mid-air dashing is pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go for roar, though, because I like the idea of just knocking dudes over.
Adana, I have to go back.
Yeah, no, I already figured that out. Thank you. The fact that you can just walk sideways as the wolf in the vent.
Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Carl? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head. Get the fuck back here already.
Sure love to sip my flasks.
Sorry, but I didn't have a choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
Alcoholism heals me. We're not even trying to hide anymore. We are full standing up. Oh, wait, nope, we're back. Okay. Press Y to sabotage reinforcement entries. Okay.
Maximum alert until the situation's clear.
So basically, if they notice us, so we can just not have to deal with a bunch of dudes. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Wow, that is a strong magnetism. Dude, these guys are so fucking blind. It's kind of crazy. That dude totally saw that happen. That guy 100% witnessed what just occurred. Okay, hot take, I should be able to take this gun. I'm already touched by the worm, and I use a crossbow. Why should I not be allowed to commit a murder or two? This is fine. Or not. Okay. I wanted to try to stealth through, but you know what? This is more my speed. I-framing through silver bullets. It's not like these people are human anyway, they're corporate entities. These poor men. Okay, that one kind of hurt. Alright, where's our silver bullet, fucker? There you are. Get out. I hate to say that this game, well, kind of lame, is very much something that I, if this game came out over 10 plus years ago, would love to just goof around in. This is so stupid. There's no way that dude saw that. Absolutely refuse. The selective blindness of these men has to be one of the funniest things. Like, imagine seeing your buddy just get yoinked behind some crates, and you're like, yeah, it's not my problem. But then you see, like, a dog, and you're like, I'm interested. You see a dog and you're like, I'm interested. Listen, it was said weird, but it's fine. These guys are like on fucking edge, man. But apparently not that on edge. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? You would have 100% seen this happen. Like, the selective blindness is unbelievable. Absolutely crazy.
Where are we headed?
Tarker's Mill.
Where are we headed? I forget. Don't worry about it.
We're too late. Engine is already here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. They sure are alright. Holy shit.
What do we do?
Stop the truck.
What's even down there? My home. Dusk, stay out of this. Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go! Move!
Dude, these guns look so bad.
Over there!
I love that he transformed and became naked, but his eye patch stayed on.
Right.
Rodko.
Dude, why are we so much better?
You'll regret that.
Let me use the gun!
Clever
Tell me, where's Adana?
Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
How are your wounds?
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
I was worried about Adana. When I heard the cairn was being targeted, I had to come back for her. You know I couldn't stay. Not after what I did to Rafik.
I told you that your rightful place was at my side. That what you had done could be forgiven. No. You chose to abandon us. Me, the cairn, your daughter.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Indran site in the Pacific Northwest. Best option available to us after the failure of our last...
She's living in Portland right now.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Indran bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits.
Or not.
They launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us.
Tank Girl?
The woman we saw in the exo during the attack.
That's a fucking reference. Oh my god.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer.
Who the fuck working on this was like, yeah man, remember Tank Girl?
To us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Indran's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack.
Tell Rachel she needs to claim her gift south of midnight from me by July 7th.
Victory. They might return at any moment.
Fair enough. Rachel, if you are awake.
We gotta go back to the mine and destroy
She's almost certainly asleep.
It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back? No. Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
Also, hi, Misty.
Tell me about Adana. How have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I trained her to be a warrior. I taught her everything she needed to fight, to defend herself, so that we wouldn't see a repeat of what happened to Ludmilla.
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet. And despite all my training, she never showed much inclination toward the wild side of things. She preferred to spend her time with Ava, studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
Dude, there's like werewolf people who work in the tech world and are called glasswalkers. And I think that's the coolest shit.
She has proved to be an
Business wolves.
Rest assured, though, Adana's just as much Garu as you or me.
He says it closer to the right way. What the fuck?
She chooses to take.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded.
So like one of the voice actors knew how to say the word at least.
But it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lamb to mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too. At first.
Misty, have you ever wanted to be a wolf and do eco-terrorism? That's a good question that we should ask everybody.
At first. So you've changed your mind about humans. That's a surprise.
A lot of things have changed in the past 5 years. Myself included. For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought. How they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Indran is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans aren't afraid to put their lives on the line for the planet. What more could I ask for?
If Misty was going to be any sort of, creature, they would be like a Tikbalong or something like that.
Until I'm healed.
Which, I mean, is kind of in question with, Misty's question of, are there werehorses? They're kind of. They're not, they're more like a weird Filipino spirit. But the werewolf universe does have people be shapeshifters of all kinds. Yeah, there's like fucking dolphins.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack.
Filipino monsters are cool because on the one hand you have like gigantic buff horsemen that just want to race. And then on the other hand you have like people who are vampires that when they turn into their vampire half, their body splits off at the waist and they sprout wings and fly away. Like their intestines flap around and everything. Like, it's crazy. Man, I sure love living on the forest moon of Endor.
My son. They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife yet?
She's gone. She bled out just before they
Nice. What is this image? Oh my god, it's a bunch of fucking Tikbalong. Look at that. I love just the smelly one as an example. I cannot grab more alcohol. I am currently full on alcohol.
Hey, Kahal. It's good to see your face again.
That was worth not being a wolf about.
The cairn is in a bad way.
I told you not to be here.
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get.
Misty, how do you feel about the horse guy that's going to be the mayor in Zootopia 2?
Thanks, Dusk.
Okay, yeah, no. Thanks sounds real weird coming out of you. Put that shit away.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the weather stormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
1 sec. I'm guessing haven't seen it yet then. How do we get this, like, wood elf alcove going on?
But how? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault. I had a sniper.
Oh! Okay. Love me some spirit points. Oh, it wasn't enough to gain a full charge. Oh. I'm so sorry. A sword in the stone? Ludmilla, I've never been comfortable with words, but need to talk to you. You've been gone for a few months now. Calls left us. Okay. So this is just about how he left his daughter here, and this is her grave.
Rodko must have written this when he lost his sister.
Oh, good. We're living in the red world now. Never mind. It's going away. I thought things were going to be bad for a minute there. Too much Fabio? Correct. One of the people that I follow is a horse furry, and somebody asked them about it, and they were just like, 6 out of 10.
Good to see you made it through okay.
Thanks in no small part to you. I'm glad you came back, Cahal.
The Zeebs look better. I mean, I have no strong feelings for or against any of this, so...
It's true. Rodko did change when he became pack leader. Adana was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
Well, now that I know that there's plants I need to suck the juice out of.
Bastards. Kitamona. How could they? Silver. That's what killed her. They had 3 snipers trained on her.
There it is. Give me my spirit point, fuckers. I mean, hello, big creature. Do you want to talk?
They killed Leandra? But she was pregnant.
Bold and heroic. That's Rodko to a T.
What about Xander, her husband?
He saw it happen, and they shot him right after.
Okay, this is so much lore for no reason. It's cool that they're throwing it in there.
Gotta be kidding.
But like, what? Oh, it's the dude.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Of souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And
The World of Darkness is fun because, like, 7 different things are all trying to cause the end of the world.
takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
Tarker's Mill looks nothing like it did when I left. Yet you still protected the forest with everything you had. Your strength, your aura. What happened to them?
As Gaia weakens, so too do I. The Englings, the Jaglings, the Gafflings.
The Noidlings.
They all suffer in kind. The Eater of Souls tries to corrupt them.
But they're minor spirits.
They are every bit as important as you or I. But in my weakness, I must look on, powerless to act as they disappear. Which is why we need your help. You must help me to combat the worm, to protect the wild.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Adana, a dear friend. fighting for Gaia in her own way. But do not worry.
This is a Rachel creature, 100%. This is a Rachel creature, yeah.
You will find each other in time to fight your battle.
I do think it's really funny that the, like, Russian werewolf dudes are all hanging out in the forest with a giant Slav squatting tree.
Helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ethan.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities. One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
Hey, there we go. On activation, Frenzy now triggers an automatic free healing. That's nice. Incorruptible Fury. I kind of want the electric bolts because that just feels interesting. But I haven't had any need for it yet. But that doesn't mean I won't need it. Slow motion is now activated upon detection. Weird choice, but okay. The furtive pygmy, how easily forgotten. Correct.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
Hello.
Ceres, Gaia thanks you for your sacrifice. Now go. Ethan is waiting for you.
Save the forest, Cahal. Drive out the worm.
That was weird. That was the 5th spirit?
The forest shrinks a little more each day.
Okay. Sure. I feel like the special vision is not lasting as long as it could. Maybe. I see an energy, thank you. Speak to it, please. Would you... No? There we go.
Last, Magnus. Go to Ethan. He's waiting.
Ah, Cahal. It's good to see you, old friend. Take care of the cairn.
Keep an eye out. We may have pushed them back, but who knows what they're capable of. Rodko's counting on us.
Alright, come on. Where are all your ghosts? Oh, okay. Weird dog magnetism. Got it. Nope, there we go. Hello?
Kitmona, return to Ethan. The cairn is safe.
Thank you, Kahal. Take care of those who remain.
One of these days I want to try to play a World of Darkness game, you know? Like, I'm particular about vampire, but I would also like to try, like, mage or werewolf or something like that. The fuck are the rest of these people? Oh my god, just so many things to interact with.
Following in her mother's footsteps. Ludmilla used to say the same thing. Your mother would have been so proud.
Read 10 stories. Achievement unlocked.
That was 2 years ago now.
Oh yeah, give me those spirit juices. From your weird rocks.
Hello, Kahal.
Hello.
My Irish brethren. But that was a lifetime ago. Old notes from Ava. Before she created Lambda Man. How many did you lose?
Kahal, I'm glad you're back. And we lost a lot of good people today. We're lucky it wasn't worse.
Though with half our survivors wounded, another attack...
You can tell these people are in the Pacific Northwest because of how much flannel there is. Somewhere along the line, you just cross a border in, like, every northern part of Canada and the United States, and every third guy or more is wearing flannel.
This is only a few months old. This letter must have been sent just before the attack on the cairn.
Okay, before I go to this man, there are still supposedly other spirits here. Where have I missed these creatures? Oh, okay. You can respec. I mean, you know what? Hey, that's a good skill to have in this. Ah, fuck it. I don't care enough. To my knowledge, it might not even be here.
I went to see Fenn. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rotko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we weren't right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given into rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine.
Ava's lambda.
Okay, so we're looping for some reason. Why? We've had this discussion already.
How so?
For the longest time, even I had to admit that Ava was right. And now Ava's...
Yeah, we've done this, actually. Weirdly.
What can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching the stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you.
I love that this dude is, like...
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio.
Technology man? Nah, I won't use it.
Good luck, Cahal.
Well, I guess I'll have to. Like, man is dedicated to being a wood elf. Like, there's like 2 more spirits that I'm supposed to have found. Where the fuck are you? Oh, we can get in the tree. Hey, there's one of you. Hi, hello.
Influence grows even stronger.
How threatening. Thank you. Oh, that was super great. Thanks. Wonderful. That wasn't actually anything. Well, okay. I guess.
Dusk, my friend, I owe you one.
Excuse me? Thank you.
Go, Fianna warrior.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe they're just out here.
Peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Ethan.
Of course, Gal. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
Iron Wind. Your struggle is over. Ethan is waiting for you.
Cahal, keep fighting. Protect the cairn for me.
Jesus Christ. It was like, go open a door, talk to 2 people, go back.
Thank you, Gall, for returning your Garu kin to my side.
See, you said it like pretty good, actually. You were pretty well in that.
Are now at peace.
So it was just that one line read that was kind of fucked up?
Fight the worm and all who serve it.
How many spirit points do we have? Just one? Really? You couldn't even give me an additional spirit point? Oh man, what's going on up here?
No, not Iron Wind 2. What
Thanks for
happened to
all
her?
your help during the
Fucking
attack.
tank girl happened. First they hit point blank.
I told them we were going fishing tomorrow.
Oh wait, are we just back inside? Yeah, okay. We were just time-gated from going through these places. Gotcha. Dude, ragdolling as the wolf is really funny.
They're currently recruiting at their training center.
Then, perhaps I need to enlist.
Dude, can you imagine, like, being out here, in these woods, like this? Ooh, game getting framey. What the fuck was that? Can you imagine being out here like this, in this sort of environment, and then a guy walks up and he's like, yo man, I'm looking for a job. Also, man, you are so close. You are so close to them. Humid area. In some areas, Cahill could freely walk around undetected in his hominid form.
You see the kit they're supplying people with? Must be worth a fortune.
Tell me about it. I mean, pump-action rifles with holographic sights?
You here to enlist?
Yeah, hear you've been having some trouble lately.
You hear correctly. We were attacked a few days ago. We pushed them back, but let's just say we're a little understaffed right now.
What's in this training program of yours anyway?
That's classified. But those who survive their training become real killing machines. With real thick wallets, too. What do you say? You interested?
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Did you register on our website?
Nah, I prefer to do things in person.
Can't say I blame you. What's your name?
Cahal Phil.
Cahal Philin. Hell of a name. There you go. You're on the list. All right then. Go report to the instructor.
I like that this guy thinks that name is weird. As if everybody that we haven't ever spoken to at all in this hasn't had a strange name.
Try not to mention that. The instructor hates ex-cons.
Why do you think I'm a convict?
This way. Control.
Is it just the arm tattoo? I love that I can just shapeshift in front of that guy and he doesn't even give a fuck. Oh my god. What if I just transform into a wolf in front of you? That's fine, man. I trust you.
Welcome. If you're looking to sign up, you have to talk to the instructor. Head over to that building in the courtyard.
When do we get the freaking guns? I've already told you. You get the gun when you tell me your name.
Caught one of Endron's new ads on TV last night. They've even got a brand new slogan. Greener action serving the biosphere. Damn.
I'm here to be recruited.
I'm not convinced you aren't the same guy from outside.
Breaking a hip. All right, Gramps. Let me just find you on the list here.
I signed up at the entrance. Cahal Fillin.
Ah, right. Here you are. Now let's get down to business. You ready for the interview?
I'm ready.
Let's start with a technical question then. Our assault troops are equipped with a new type of pump-action rifle. What kind of sight is it equipped with?
A holographic sight.
That's right. Let's talk Endron now. The company has an internal motto for those in the know. Can you tell me what it is?
Duh. An internal motto for those that know. I mean, I'm gonna be an asshole.
The cost of the fine is always less than the cost of compliance.
That's the one. You're gonna fit right in. Some guys roll on in complaining about the company not having a moral code. Screw them. Okay, enough of this paper-pushing bullshit. I know a combat vet when I see one. Welcome to Endron's training program. Head over to the waiting room. Someone will come get you new recruits in a few minutes.
Everyone's making a lot of assumptions based entirely on being a jacked skinhead. I had to test it. I had to see. I had to see what happens if you just fucking wolfed out. I needed to know. I needed to know. It needed to happen. We'd been playing it too nice. Oh, we're back here. The fact that you can just go berserko mode on them is crazy town.
Head over to that building in the courtyard.
You can just come in here and shred these fuckers up. Huh.
Caught one of Endron's new ads on TV last night. They've even got a brand new slogan.
Oh, we got a little wolf door over there.
Damn. There's nothing they won't greenwash, huh?
Tell me about it. Couldn't be further away from their actual.
So we could go wolf and look around a little if we wanted to.
I'm here to be recruited.
You?
I signed. I'm ready. A holo.
Let the
cost.
head up.
So you managed to get through their test just
Why they kind of look like samurai.
they want to make you wait. We don't have time for that. You should see a command post overlooking the waiting room. You'll have a computer inside and a service door leading into the mine. That computer will allow you to open the service door and cut communications with the lower floor. And the people here won't know what's going on in the training center.
I cannot drink any more alcohol. Fair enough. There's something so funny about the transition from any level of stealth to just being like, I'm confident that I'm allowed to be here right now. May I re-bag myself? You're always bagged. Dude, I sure love using an elevator giving me a spirit. It gave me so much spirit juice, actually. Oh, we've entered an area where men will be. I can tell. We're stealthing. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. We're good.
My butthole, Noid.
Oh god. Thank you, Misty. Things are getting laggy for some reason. Whoop. I didn't pay attention there for a minute. We're gonna checkpoint that. Misty, you should have waited, because I found out that I can give people discounts, apparently. Apparently 7 times a year, for a couple of weeks, I am allowed to give people discounts for gift subscriptions over a certain amount. No idea how that system works. I'm gonna have to look into it. But it is much appreciated either way. Okay, they've split off from one another. You know what this means? Means we start neck snapping? Snack napping? Excusez-moi, ce soir? What if I just downloaded Xenogears? What if I just streamed all of Xenogears? What if I played 100 hours of Xenogears? I love a snack napping. How did he notice me? How did he see? This fucker. I'm gonna shoot him. At this point. Make this the year of Xenogears. I mean, it would take a year to beat Xenogears. I would lose my fucking mind. I would have liked the ability to access more stealth. You know? More stealth would be nice. Of course it's not gonna be nice enough to give me the extra 2. It's just gotta be a dickhead about it. Yeah, what if we just played all the Xeno games in chronological order from release date? What if we just did that? I don't think anybody would be willing to pay me enough money to do that. That would become a full-time job. I would if I could, Noid. Fuck this asshole. Why is Takahashi obsessed with Gnosticism and Nietzsche? Japan loves Gnosticism and Nietzsche. They just love that for some reason. I don't know why. It's even extended into some like Japanese religious cults. Except in those cults, usually Nietzsche is viewed as like a very evil man. Nah, you guys didn't see a wolf. It's fine. No. I don't think I will. I'm gonna be a joyous little creature. Did you hear that guy aggro at the end? Because even though I was going into the exit, the engine still rendered the dudes, and so they noticed me? I own one Xenosaga game on disc. I've heard the original disc is highly collectible. Good luck. The third game. Played a bit of 1 and 2, and my limited experience certainly enjoyed the Gears more. I mean, that's fair. I know people that their favorite Xeno thing is Xeno 2, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so, you know. People have their preferences, even if their preferences include big titty rabbit women that they want to fuck.
I'm in the mine. The propane tank's at the center of the site. There should be a service door that leads there.
I think that the 2s of a lot of franchises are kind of bad. Mass Effect 2's got some shit going on with it, too. Yeah, Rachel liked Xenoblade, Why? What the fuck was that? Oh, speak to me, plants. Give me your spirit juice. I gotta remember that we can be scanning for the goods, you know? No, you didn't see me, you didn't see me. Alright, we're out. We're gonna need more. I should be able to use your guns. That's my opinion. Shepard has very strong feelings about Xeno 2. I think that was the one where the guy that made stuff on Gundam Seed joined, and it makes sense. Because, like, fuck Gundam Seed, also. Dude, what do we want to get? Maybe we just save up. Best story so far that I've played in Gears is 1, 3, 2, in that order from best to worst. The Xenogres. Oh man, flasks. Honestly, this is a really nice changing area. That is not enough of those. I do wonder if I could just walk in there and be part of that crew of dudes. That'd be pretty cool. When did the blades become gears? When you touch yourself at night. It's actually when you become the bone of your sword.
We're about to undergo a state-of-the-art training regimen. Transform you from a flabby disappointment to a hardened killer. Once your training is over, you'll be outfitted with the best equipment the money can buy.
This is fine. Dude, these people's vision is so crazy. Like, they're so blind, but some of them can see so well.
Dispatch, I'm gonna check something.
Dead shot.
I've got eyes on an intruder.
Oh, dang. So sometimes they do notice. That's fine. We're gonna checkpoint that. I'm so curious at how this game plays in its its styles. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Oh, we didn't turn off the Kamara. Oh, they're moving in unison now.
During this comprehensive checkup, you'll be treated with a serum reserved for the Endron elite. The serum will heighten your reflexes, increase your pain tolerance, and make you stronger than ever. You'll need it for the training to come. For now, I'll ask you to wait here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The stealth in this is not well thought out. It does feel like every single aspect of this game is kind of a little ham-fisted. Best viewers. Best bands. Oh, Pasta got him. Let's fucking go. This is fine. We're just not going to worry about that guy. Goodbye.
I see the tank.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
I do kind of feel like this game would be way more fun if it was played just straight up by being a werewolf, ripping and tearing. But I feel like this game has too many jank, shitty elements that I need to engage with. It's werewolf. They're werewolfing them. Give him the juice, man. Fucking juice him. Werewolfenstein? That's gotta be a game, right?
response from most of them. Less for the ones who react well to the serum.
Excellent. I'll communicate that to Major Cleaver once you return.
You know what? Great. It is crazy how you can just kind of do this. How did he fucking get that? That's crazy. Well, okay. This is, I will just, I'll take it. I hate loaded questions. Everybody does? What are you talking about? I swear I sabotaged that door, man. I don't think that guy noticed the corpse. I think that guy noticed me. Because he was like, hostile. And I'm like, what? The AI is simultaneously too stupid and notices things immediately. It's like the epitome of Skyrim, where Skyrim has that problem.
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
The injections have something to do with the worm. You think that the agency dedicated to destroying the environment is just not using worm power? What are you talking about, man? I'd worship the worm. Just because in the long run, it's probably better for me. You know? During Blaseball, Ohio's team was the Ohio Worms. That's pretty good. I wonder if the injections these guys are getting are anything like what Shepard's getting.
The smell's overwhelming.
You must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
Oh, hi. I mean, it's sure compromised, alright, let me tell you. Dude, this thing's kicking my ass. What does it have? Like, fucking silver-coated saw blades? Give me my goo. Thank you. Dude! Robot execution!
I hate exos.
Are these common in your day-to-day life? Switch 2 is great, runs things super well. I've heard good things. I'm not exactly shocked.
He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or another, you're gonna have to deal with him.
What if I just shot him? Like, right now? What if I just shot him in the head?
Security's detected an intruder. He's not going anywhere now that we've got the site locked down. Stay on your guard. Put a bullet in him.
Oop. Not loving this. Looks super fun from the direct, kind of like Mario Odyssey for Donkey Kong. It did, yeah. Can I make that? Okay, I see how. Well, that was too close for comfort. Is that guy an Ogren? Like, look at him. Oh my god, it didn't kill him. Oh my god, he is just a fucking Ogren. Okay, when you sabotage the door and the sabotage door still spits out extra dudes, it feels like there's no point in disabling the sabotage door. Also, that guy, if he was on that serum, is not good with it.
Now to set the explosives.
Was watching Boardwalk Empire and Peaky Blinders clips prior to this, itching for another period piece. I do think that you should watch, the Harlem show, Godfather of Harlem, if you can either torrent it or access it Disney Plus. Do you think in 40 years people will consider The Sopranos a period piece? Yes, because well, no. It won't be a period piece because it was set during contemporary times. A period piece is set during a period that is not the time that it was made. So no, it won't be. It will just be a contemporary reflection. Like, you wouldn't say Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a period piece because it isn't the fucking 80s anymore. But, like, a movie set in the 1860s would be more of a period piece because it is set in a time that it doesn't, you know, necessarily have to. But also, a period piece tends to focus on the era. It's not like, you know, I've set this in 1980 for the sake of it kind of thing. Like, I don't think Captain Marvel is a period piece. Django Unchained is, however, a very good movie. You are correct. It is full of anachronisms, but that's just a Tarantino thing. He just does that. Nah, guys, you didn't see me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Jamie Foxx was really good in it. A narcoism. That's what happens when you take drugs and you disorient time. The dude who played the Nazi in Tarantino's shitty World War II movie. That movie was good. It is also full of anachronisms. And it is historically inaccurate. But it's not bad. Like, Inglourious Bastards is a fun movie. Computer says heat warning in effect. Yeah, there's been a heat warning in Ontario for a good minute. How did you notice that? How'd you see the wolf? Or were you just assuming? Well, okay. Listen, I was hoping to not have to do this, but... Dude, what's the point in disabling these things? They still come out anyway, like... Like, genuinely, what's the fucking point? Also, it super feels like wolfing out is the intended means here, because there's so many robots. Like, why would you not simply destroy all the robots forever? Get away from me! Oh, fuck off that there is now also a robot. Nah, we good. Don't worry about it. Awful? Excuse me? Sure, man. Whatever you say. in retrospect, we are gonna, like, explode this place, right? So, like, what does stealth really mean? Why would we bother with stealthing if we're just going to collapse this entire place? It really begs so many questions.
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to play hero. Give the alert immediately.
I mean, they just saw that instantly, huh? Excuse me? You good, buddy?
There's an intruder in the area. Be careful. Don't let him get away.
Sure, man. All this because I wanted to suck the juice out of a plant. Come on, man. Just like a little closer. This is bonkers right now.
Heads up. Looks like we've got company.
Yet you know this. This is crazy. This is so incompetent feeling. Oh boy, yeah? That was a good camera angle. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. No? This is so stupid. It's been a minute since I played a game that's like kind of just falling apart like this. Picked up Barony because it was on sale and Tilfin reminded you it existed. I did see Tilfin was playing as a Rat King. It's a good game. I recommend it.
What's the latest on the program? Flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment. Good. Keep it up.
You know what? That makes sense that it's locked right now. You know what? It's fine. Sir, please.
What's happening? I've got eyes on an intruder.
No, you don't. Shut the fuck up. Okay, well. We're not winning any stealth points, but I don't think it's really designed to be played well with stealth anyway. Nice. Jesus. Getting to just uppercut a dude as a werewolf is admittedly very satisfying. Like, I won't say that it doesn't feel good. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. He also gave him side boob. I don't know what that means. Okay. Could we not? Thanks. Honestly, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Some of these people might just be here for money. This might just be like a normal job. The game is running like shit, by the way. But like, boy oh boy, do I not feel bad about any of the murder when I see that they have saw blade exosuits designed for killing people. Like, there is no sympathy if your if your faction is like, but what if I had saw blades for hands to commit murder? I love how everybody's just going about their day normally despite the blaring alarms constantly going off. Like, for these people, the terrorism alarm is Tuesday. Oh, okay. I guess. I should have grabbed you and used you for execution. You ruined my combo, asshole. Oh my god, hello. I can't believe that they're just Ogrins. It is so fucking funny. Like, they've got the mask, they've got the melee weapon, they've got the shield. It is just a Warhammer 40k Ogrin.
The ventilation system's down. Your path is clear.
We're still doing this for the sake of explosions, right? Like, we're still gonna blow this place up. That's still the plan.
Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hidana. His little run, man. Yeah, see, like, what's the point in not killing everybody on the way if you're just gonna do that, right? Whoa! Whoa! That was bad. That was rough. Oh, this place is, like, abandoned. That bodes ill for me, I think. Well, now I have the freedom to go explore a little. I see. Okay, it's locked off because I didn't utilize it previously. Boo earns, man. Boo earns. Ooh, a lot of silver in here, though. Oh, did they just leave? Like, straight up? Why was that one plant worth so much juice? I feel like it's so arbitrary.
Nobody here. But her computer's on.
Cahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, always knew you'd come back.
I actually don't think there's any change to your character model.
Reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Cahal?
You must have a lot to talk about.
I see, so you no longer call me by the name of father. Understood.
Adana,
Whoa! Yeah?
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I feel like if your kid is like 16 or 17 and you go away for 5 years, They don't just start calling you not Dad anymore.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's
Also, I
death.
didn't even think that people were still getting COVID boosters, so good for you for getting one.
That left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right that you never thought about what it might do to me.
I don't blame you if you hold it against me. But I still stand by my choice. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endrin just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endrin apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endrin during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just hacked my security.
Oh my
clearance
god, remember fracking?
access to their protected data. This is the
Nobody
best
even
chance
talks
we've
about
ever
that
had
shit
to
anymore, and they're
take them
still
down.
doing it.
We sink them from the inside.
Endrin's built a fracking site.
It was a rush job. They'd set it up and posted guards before we had any time to react. It's a danger to nature and the spirits alike. Those sites are one of the greatest threats Gaia faces today. It hurts my heart to work there. But I also know that I'm the best chance we've got of putting a stop to it. Soon.
You've seen how bloodthirsty Endrin is. Did you know they have a price on your head?
They're not the first. And they're not about to scare me into stopping. We've lost too many already. And if we run, how will we honor their memory? The pack comes first. Besides, Endrin doesn't suspect me at all. I'm secure over there.
Secure?
Endrin has full confidence in me. Hell, the whole team at the fracking site looks to me for my expert chemical analyses. As long as I stay their golden girl, there's no way they'd imagine I'm connected to those scary eco-terrorists. Least of all the Cairn.
How was it with Rodko and Ava?
Honestly, it was hard at first. Rodko was... he was really mad at himself. Over you going away. Over Mom's death. He obsessed over my first change. Trained me for months and months. But as we trained, I started thinking, I don't want to go through my first change.
Are you scared?
Fuck no. I just don't want to be a Garu. You're all too unstable. Mom wasn't a Garu, and she was one of the best fighters the Cairn had ever seen. I think that's why I drifted toward Ava and her way of doing things. Fortunately, Rodko mellowed out after a while.
I was able to talk with him earlier. Seems like he's gotten more open-minded in these past few years.
It took him some time to come around, but he finally realized that Ava's methods serve Gaia just as well as his do. Now he's got no problem with the idea of working with humans, or my choice to follow in Mom's footsteps.
You really do take after your mother. Took me aback at first.
I miss her too, Cahal. I think about her every day.
She would have been proud of you.
If you say so.
I'm proud of you, too.
That's nice of you to say and all, but I know you didn't want me to follow her path. That you wanted me to be a warrior like you and Rodko.
I don't know about that. But Garu's life has its share of problems, too. I can't blame you for following your mother's example. She really was exceptional.
She sacrificed herself for Gaia. And she didn't abandon me.
Okay, come on. That's not a fair point.
Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endrin's fracking site. We're gonna take those assholes down from the inside.
Sink Endrin from the inside. And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endrin's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endrin's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
The Earthblood Protocol. Any idea what that's about?
Not yet. But that can wait until after we figure out what this mystery molecule actually is. Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. The thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
Yeah, I read Ava's letter to Rodko. How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
Well, okay. I think I am going to pause there, though, because my brain is not braining. And I don't know if I have it in me to do a full, like, 8 hours of whatever this is right now. So we're going to pause for now. And I'm going to end. And we'll do something tomorrow. What that something is, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll see where we go. We'll say who we are. Because we might be very different people. People that allow humans to live amongst werewolves.